my bro stars and my sisters. Welcome back to my channel. I am Divinely Free. Divine Spirit, please come into my space and protect my chakras and my vibe as I channel these messages for those who need it to help them navigate through their path with good intent. Please block all negative energy trying to stop the messages at this time. I hope y'all are doing well. I need to get my clarification deck. We're gonna go ahead and do something a little different. I'm gonna start off with the Lucy Candish Kipper 2. I'm gonna start off with this deck that has two of the Lucy Candish decks, and then the Kipper fortune telling deck. And then to get us like a vibe of what the reading's gonna be, and then I'm gonna use the tarot and then the mini tarot deck to clarify. That's how we're gonna do this. Hope everyone's having a great day. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get a couple of these out so we can see what this reading is about to give. So, okay. The first one I got is Poe. Time for change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. So you could be using gadgets and stuff to get more wisdom. We also got courtship. So someone could be thinking about courting you at this time. And we also got your imaginary friend, childhood treasures resurfaced. And then we have distant horizon. So this could be things coming up. Courtship, childhood treasures that resurface. When I think of childhood treasures, like the biggest childhood treasure we have is our imagination. So you could be using your imagination at this time to call in what you want. That is what the imagination is for. And then we have courtship and Poe, which is using different gadgets. Okay. So let's see if the reading has something to do with these things. I'm trying to keep these cards standing up so I can look to them. Okay, I already shuffled, so let's see. First thing out is the Page of Wands in reverse. Lack of direction, procrastination, creating conflict, self-limiting beliefs, spiritual path. So that's the first card out. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, somebody is having a lack of direction and they're confused about something. They have to make a difficult decision and they're avoiding something, deadlock, so something's not moving. This is definitely like stagnant energy. Betrayal, deception, getting away with something, acting strategically, trickery. So I feel like this is not your energy. If you are being stagnant and if you are trying to trying to see, but in trying to weigh your options, there's somebody around you that is doing something in the background to probably keep you in this confused, stagnant, lack of direction energy. I don't feel like this is your energy. I feel like this is some type of form of manipulation that's being done towards you. Yeah, because you have the Ace of Wands. Something divine spirit is trying to, it's a new project, a new beginning, and somebody is trying to get in the way. People are so bold. It's like, are they even scared of God at this point? Like, they think they can go to war with something God has planned. But don't worry, because with this Two of Wands, you're definitely on your path. You're making progress. You're making decisions. You might be leaving home or leaving a situation. So whoever this is trying to be deceptive in your energy, it's not going to stop a thing. And I feel like they know that. I feel like they know they're going to be laid to rest. They might have a small inkling in their evil little soul that whatever they're doing is not working. And I love that for you. They can be evil all they want, but they can't stop God. So, and we are God's favorites. So what can they do? Exactly. Sit there and look dumb. You're going to end up walking away from this deceptive person. This is going to fall under the Seven of Swords. So yeah, the only thing they're doing is proving why they shouldn't be in your life, in your energy, in your circle. They're showing their hand, which is good for you because you don't feel bad when you leave them behind, will you? I wouldn't. Yeah, and then we have the Four of Wands. So you're walking away from something that you laid to rest with somebody who's making you feel confused, keeping you in a lack of direction mindset. And as soon as you walk away from them, I feel like you're going to be celebrating. You're going to have joy. You're going to have harmony in like either a new home, a new community, or even a new connection is what I'm getting. Because we did get the Ace of Wands. So it's going to be a new positive connection. Chariot in reverse came out. So whoever this was in the opposition, they're the ones with the lack of direction. So basically they're projecting their feelings onto you. It says lack of direction, lack of control, aggression, aggressive, carelessness. So yeah, they're being careless in the divine's face. Like they don't have a mask on. They know the role that they play, which is a hater, and they're accepting their role. Yeah. They're accepting their role. They know they have a lack of direction and arrogance about them, and I'm guessing they don't care. Yeah, and they're getting left out in the cold. Five of Pentacles. Like, you don't get to like be like, yeah, you know what? I am this negative person. Oh my gosh, my other light came on. Maybe I need to charge it. Okay, no, it just cut off by itself. But maybe this person knows they're the devil and they're completely fine with it. I don't know. They know that they're letting the devil use them and they're completely like accepting their role. But they're getting left out in the cold, especially if you are a starseed. Who has time for people blocking us? Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're working on your manifestations. Oh my gosh, I think this light's dead. I'm just gonna leave it off if it cuts off one more time, because I have another light right here too, so it's okay. Yeah, you're manifesting, you're developing a skill, you have ambition, you have desire. Everything that they don't have, you have, which is why they're mad at you. It's okay, I'm gonna leave it off. They're upset with you and trying to project. Yeah, this is a King of Pentacles in reverse, trying to project their insecurities, their lack of direction onto you. And you know you have the Ace of Wands straight from the divine. So whatever they're doing is not going to work. But Do they care? I doubt it. I feel like they're still going to project onto you. They're still going to hate on you. There's nothing you can do. You can say, I'm an earth angel. You can say the divine is protecting me. You can say everything. An evil soul is still going to do whatever in their power that they think is going to work to get what they want out of the situation, regardless of if they're on God's side or not. King of Swords in reverse. This is a negative. This is like the Emperor in reverse. I keep getting all this masculine energy in reverse. So they completely know who they are now. If they thought they was God's child, they know they're not. If they're going to keep sitting here and trying to oppose you and try to project lack of direction in your energy, quiet power, inner truth, callous, weakness, loss of emotional control, manipulation, misuse of power. Exactly. They're going to keep misusing their power because they feel like that gives them some type of leverage. And then we have the Queen of Swords in the upright. So, unbiased judgment, independent, clear boundaries, direct communication, clear-minded perspective. This person, probably, you might be this Queen of Swords I'm talking to. You probably let this person know that you're not dealing with them. You've put your boundaries up and everything. And they are deciding to move strategically and betray you in secret, being deceptive, projecting things onto you, feelings that aren't yours. That's what they're deciding to do with their power. So everybody has free will. You know what's going on. You completely probably already called this person out and they're still trying to go against you in secret. They don't care that you called them out. They don't care that you know who they are. They don't care. They've gotten to the point where they have no dignity. They have no dignity, no morale. It's up and it's stuck. So it is what it is. And these are people we probably at one point trusted. This is probably somebody you trusted. But they're no good for you. Page of Swords in reverse. Deception, manipulation, all talk, haste. Haphazard actions, self-expression. So yeah, they're purposely expressing themselves in a negative manner when it comes to you. And I guess they have no shame at this point. There's so many negative cards on the table. This is definitely warning you about a karmic in your energy. They're gonna, I don't know, like, because maybe you have a courtship coming up. We also have the death card. So you pretty much, you know what I'm saying? It's still coming out that you've already, like, this is somebody you already ended things with. And they're still doing things in the background to kind of control the situation in their mind. But in the distant horizon, there will be a real courtship if this is a toxic person that you've been dealing with on a romantic level. There is something better for you coming. Childhood treasures resurface. This could be somebody that you've seen before in your past. And it says time for change, to learn something new, use technology and gadgets with wisdom. So what I'm getting with these cards and courtship, I feel like when you do have when you do start this courtship, it might be like a little long distance situation. Like y'all might have to use the gadgets around y'all, like y'all's phones, to communicate and kind of get to know each other, to slowly work in. It's in the distant horizon, but this is giving me use your gadgets to speed things up, to kind of create communication and things like that. Because you definitely need to get away from this psycho in your energy. It's like they know you know who they are, but at this point, it's like, well, I'm not going to stop. So congratulations, you're smart, but I'm still going to try to stop you. Yes, they're stuck in their head and the devil is using them. In their mind, they're not doing anything wrong to you. Okay, by trying to manipulate you and keep you stuck. This is what they want for you. They want to use devil energy to make you feel like you're stuck with them. There's nobody else for you. Whatever the fuck they're trying to make you believe, that's not working. But you know, we just gotta pray for people. Make sure you forgive them so that you're not harboring any of this hate that they have, that they wish you had. Because honestly, if you keep going and have love in your heart, there's nothing they can do. Like, you're not fighting them. Yeah. They want to come out of the cold, which is why they're being super manipulative. They have the Five of Pentacles upright. They want to be Five of Pentacles in reverse. They want you to let them back in your energy, even though this is their intentions for you. But they want you to be slow. Please be slow for them. Please don't see them for who they are. I'm not being serious. They know you're taking a leap of faith in that, and they're trying to make you juggle, like as if they think there's still an option. You're already moving on to calmer waters. Like, look at everything you're doing. You can't possibly think you're a love interest at this point. They think you're juggling them when you probably literally, behind your back, that's what they're telling people. Y'all are still together. You're just cheating on them. This is what every narcissist does. Oh my gosh. It's not over in their eyes. They don't care what you told them. It's not over. You're juggling them. You're being a player. If you think you're moving on, you're cheating. You didn't break up with me for real. That didn't happen. What are you talking about? We're never going to break up. And that's like how sick people think. Okay, it flew out in the upright. They're heartbroken. This is why they're being extra manipulative. They know you're walking away. You probably already gone energetically, literally. This person is just trying to get back into your energy. Yeah. So, the King of Wands clarifies the Four of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So you might be walking away. He could be a fire sign, don't have to be. This could be somebody that thinks they're attractive and think that there's no other options out there for you, that he's the end all be all in your life. And they're burdened because, like, even they know they're delusional at this point. Like, or they're burdened by this Four of Wands, this actual connection that you have coming in. And this is why their true colors is coming out. When people go out of their way to show you how evil they are, does that make you feel any less sure about your decision to cut them off? No, it doesn't. It gives you, they're giving you, you're in the season where they're justifying exactly why you're leaving them out in the cold. You don't have to do anything. They know they're a fucked up individual. You don't even have to say anything to this person. They know who they are. They know who they are. You're embarrassing them. Yeah. You're embarrassing them because you can see them. If they was able to do all of this to you in secret, they wouldn't feel bad. But since you know who they are, it's Nine of Swords. They don't feel confident about themselves because they don't have a mask. They can't hide. They're not confident because they can't hide anymore. But if you didn't know they were evil, they would have no problems. King of Pentacles, what is that clarifying? Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. This is somebody who probably like provides or whatever, but you're leaving them out in the cold. Period. They think that you need them, so you're not supposed to have them feeling like this. It's really crazy, like how people flip things. But you're happy, the Sun card. Even with all of this coming, all of this going on, whatever you're manifesting, Star card at the bottom of the deck, you're happy about what you're investing in. So keep that attitude. Don't let anybody manipulate you into feeling bad about yourself. You're not doing anything wrong, clearly, by this reading. All this dark stuff that they have going on in the background and you're still happy. I love to see that. I love that for you. Keep going, keep smiling, keep shining on them. Okay? Yes. This is how you're going to get to your 10 of Pentacles, Empress. Stay in this energy. They can't stop it. Okay, this is beautiful. Empress, 10 of Pentacles. You're going to build this legacy even if you have to do it by yourself. Even if you have to do it by yourself, don't stop. Okay. This is not extremely a positive reading. It just shows how strong this Empress is, because this could be something she's real life going through. Okay. We got the Sun card again and the Star. I mean, sorry, the Star and the 9 of Cups. So you're fulfilling, you're healing yourself, you're getting into your star energy, and it's fulfilling you. Even if it's just you loving on yourself that makes you feel good, do that. Continue to love on yourself. Continue to heal yourself. This isn't the first narcissist you've had to deal with, and hopefully it is the last of, yeah, this looks like somebody coming out of a karmic cycle, and the person that was supposed to defeat them is mad because they're the one getting defeated. That's what this reading is giving. And I would say, good job to you, Empress. Yes, this is a Divine Feminine reading because you're the High Priestess. You have the Star card, you have wish fulfillment, and you can see everything that's going on. I don't even think, like, narcissists really, I don't know if they just don't care or they underestimate what it means to be trying to go against a High Priestess. I don't think they get it. Yeah, they're stuck in their head. 8 of Swords, again, this is the second time this card came out. Clarifying endings. So you ended it with this person, you're going through a transformation, and they're stuck in their head because everything they're doing is not working. Let's clarify the Devil and the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords came out, double confirmation that either they're stuck in their head or that's what they wanted for you. Yeah, the Magician card flipped out with the Moon card. They're not hiding. We can see you. We can see you. You're not in secret anymore. You are a dark priest or whoever trying to use magic to manipulate this feminine's energy, and she's still happy. Okay? With the Sun card. Still building her legacy. She's still an Empress. You're wasting your time. You're going to get karma because you're messing with somebody who's God's favorite. And apparently you don't care. So I don't know what else to say about that. But if this reading resonates, hit the like button. This is just pathetic. Don't get upset at this person because that's what they want. They want you to be intimidated by what they're doing. And it's actually pretty pathetic. I hope you know that you're pathetic. Okay? I hope you know that. I'm pretty sure you're going to see this. You're pathetic. Okay? Now, it's time to surrender to the divine. Go within and clear your energy. Clearly, they don't see. They're stuck in their head about this demonic entity that's attached to them. They don't think that's real or something, I guess. They think that they're justified with what they're doing. But love is all around you, baby. Don't even worry about this, Empress, because you're a healer. You probably healed this person at one point, and you took your energy away, and that's why the real them is showing back up. Okay, this is someone from your past. They could also be working with a Leo, too. But they're not winning. You keep shining. You keep doing you. You keep manifesting what you want. Even if it's not on the 3D yet, the fact that you know what you want and you are excited about it and it makes you feel good. Even just the thought of a newer, better courtship is healing you. You know you can do better than this person. They know. That's why they're going through great lengths with the Moon in reverse and the Magician card. They're stooping lower than low to keep you. to play in your energy, to project their negative energy, their negative thoughts, their negative feelings, their insecurities. They want to project it on you, but you're still moving forward. Okay, so I love you, Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. If you're watching this too, keep going. You're a star. All right, I'll see y'all in the next one.